Hello, everyone. My name is TK. I'm here with Salesforce with TK, and I talk about all things Salesforce related and showcase different Salesforce configurations. So today, I want to talk about an application that I created, which was an expense app to help me track and budget all of my expenses. This is a really cool feature that I really enjoy because it helps me budget and see everything that I'm spending on a daily basis and see it per month and then also per year. So I just wanted to create a quick demo of the actual application, how I use it, and get feedback from you guys. If there's anything I can improve on, please leave in comments below. Help me, you know, maybe better the application or just your personal thoughts. So let's get right into it. So as you can see on the screen, here are transactions. Here are my real transactions. So we have some key data on them, on the transactions. So I'll just click into one just to kind of show what it looks like. So this is QT. Where we're from, well, where I'm from, Georgia, QT is called Quick Trip, QT for short. This would be considered an auto expense, right? We have the date. This was in 2023 and the amount, you know, and the account I used, which was my Discover account. So really cool details on it, key details, but let's get to the fun part of it, right? What makes it really cool is that since I have all my transactions within Salesforce, I can then build reports on this. And let's take a step back. How did I get all my reports? I mean, my transactions in Salesforce, right? I use an application called Rocket Money, right? So Rocket Money helps you manage all of your accounts. But what they do is they centralize it and put it all in one. But the thing about Rocket Money is you can't customize it as you could in Salesforce. You can kind of see things a lot differently in Salesforce. It's a lot easier to report and filter. So I export the CSV from Rocket Money and just import that into Salesforce. Really easy transaction, nothing too hard. So let's get into the actual report, right? So we're currently today's date is October 2nd, 2024. We just ended the month of September. So if I was to look into September to see how much did I spend in September, right? Here we go. So we're in the expense 2024 September. We see the total amount I spent and 4,265. And I mainly swiped my card, so I did a total of 107 transactions, right? So, what's really cool about this is I could break it down. Well, you could add filters. You could help put the ordering of how you want to see them. So, in this case, I'm grouping them by categories. It's alphabetical. So the number one is auto expense. So we can see all the auto expenses I made, and the total amount I spent. So you can see I have Truist loans, and I've kind of sorted them by the amount. So what did I spend the most? So I went to Dodge, 55 in parking. It's $55 to park in Atlanta, Georgia in 2024. But I digress. So let's keep going. I spent Cash App. Uh, we keep going. I went to Taste of Bali, spent $75. Um, Dave's Hot Chicken. So food, I've actually combined eating out and grocery shopping. The thing that I did with categories is that I didn't want to have so many excessive categories. Like, I didn't want 30 categories. I just want to break them down or kind of group them together as much as possible so that I could get a more clear view. Yeah, we can get more granular, but in this case, I thought it'd be better just to group them together where I could. So we can see all my food transactions. I spend this is about right. If I look on other reports, I spend about $1,000 in food every month. Um, let's see, health and wellness. So my haircuts, I include that in there. My gym memberships, I have an LA Fitness, New Birth membership as well. Miscellaneous. So miscellaneous things that occur. Bought my sister. Well, I pitched in for an iPhone for my little sister. That was my most expensive expense. My pet, I have a golden doodle. So I believe this was grooming, and I also did a DNA test on him. Shopping, I went to Target. You can see that. Travel, this was when I was getting my passport situation. YouTube TV, that's my most expensive utility subscription, I guess. And they charged me on the 1st and the 30th. So you guys see what's going on with that, right? AT&T, Georgia Power, and yeah. So let's look at another month, right? Let's go into reports. Let's look at January, right? Top of the year. So we can see I was kind of still online with what I spent in September. We could do a filter again. Auto expenses 270. I think I paid my auto expenses the month before. That's why it's so low. Food. Ooh, I didn't spend that much in food around that time. That's good. So yeah, we can see January. So cooler part, right? Now we could build on top of the reports and actually have dashboards, right? So we have a dashboard of month by month, how much did I spend and how many times did I swipe my card, right? So let's look into it. January, February, March, April, May. May got expensive. June, June was expensive as well. July, um, August, and I didn't have space to put September in, so I'm gonna have to recategorize them. But you get the gist of this. So you can see an uptick, and then the summer's typically more expensive for me because vacations and just out and doing things. So planning for the winter time as well. So yeah. So we can see this year so far, I spent around 74K, right? And um, what was really cool is I have this chart here that kind of breaks it down in a cool way where you can see it. So my most expensive expense is housing, which is pretty much a lot of people's most expensive. Then auto, makes sense, right? Food. So those are my top three that I spend the most money on, right? Housing, auto expenses, food. Um, then travel, right? Entertainment and hobbies. Okay. Taxes. I had a lot of taxes I had to pay this year. 6,000. Interesting. Anyways, shopping, um, miscellaneous things that just occur, right? Can't really track them. Pet. I spent 2,000 on my dog this year. Health and wellness. My birthday. This isn't accurate because I spent more on my birthday, but whatever. Life insurance, right? So cool. So yeah, this is the expense app that I created. I think it's pretty cool. Um, please give me feedback. Anybody that's really financially savvy and knows what to do, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that you could do with this type of data, right? You could probably what I mainly do is I budget, right? Or I track my expenses. I kind of see like who maybe I overspent, maybe I got charged twice, or et cetera, et cetera. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot more things that you could do with this type of information. So, yeah, quick video. Love to get any feedback. Thank you guys. Have a good one.